Cole Gang, it's your girl Cole, and I'm back at it again with another video. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm coming with y'all with a get ready with me / story time. I'm basically just going to be doing my eyebrows and applying my lashes. The first time I got cheated on. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so every time I post you will be alert. And let's get straight into the video. All right, y'all, so basically let's just start. Let me just give y'all the whole rundown on just basically how it started. So I was, hold on, I have to pin my hair up. Give me 1 second. Let me pin my ponytails up, put them out of the way. Okay, hold on, shawty. Up. Okay, there we go. So this girl hit me up on TikTok, and we're gonna call her M, okay? So M hit me up on TikTok basically saying that I was pretty. I asked for her number and we started texting. This was like around August. It was going good and everything. And then September came, and in September we was talking all through August, and September came up, and at the end of September she asked me to be her girlfriend. Just talking, everything was going smooth, everything was going great. And we were just planning a trip on seeing each other. So she came down to see me in like the end of November. Came down here, she took my virginity. We had a good time, y'all. She was very chill and I liked her vibe. She liked my vibe. We were clicking. The next day, she literally went back home. So she came down here for a day. So we continued to talk or whatever. This is where things started to go left, y'all. So we continued talking or whatever, and now this is in December, y'all. This is like before my birthday. So this is like probably like around like the end of November, beginning of December type of stuff. Like she started acting mad weird out of nowhere. So I noticed she was acting weird, and I was like asking her like what's up, because like she was barely texting back. On top of that, like we go to sleep on the phone, talk every day, all day, every day until she went to work. When she got off, she would call me. She had stopped doing some of that stuff. So I was just like asking her like what's wrong, like is there anything up? So eventually she told me, she was like, hey, like I hung out with this girl. It was nothing like that, but we did connect and we did vibe on that type of level. Now y'all, like I'm emotionally like I'm clocked in. I mean by clocked in, like I'm in, like I'm feeling you. Like I done gave something that was like very precious to me, to you, that I've never gave to nobody. All because I fell in love with you. I fell in love with your vibe. I cried about it. I did cry, y'all. Did she say she was sorry? Did she show any sympathy? Yes. Her true colors really started to show after like a while. So of course I forgave her or whatever, and we moved past it. She told me she'll never do it again, and I believed her. After I forgave her, she told me that she's never gonna contact this girl again. It was just like a one-time thing. We're gonna fast forward to January the 5th. I went down there to see her. I went to her house for the first time. I'm down there, you know, we chilling, we vibing, we having fun. And now it's time for me to go home. It's time for me to go home. So we get in the car and we're on the way back to the airport. Airport was like 2 hours away from our house. So we were in the car for like a good grip. Well, like the last 30 minutes of me being in the car with her, she gets a text. I'm gonna give y'all the whole setup in the car. So she's sitting in the driver's seat driving. I'm in the passenger, and you know how like you have like a GPS, like the GPS thing like sitting right here. So her phone was up there, and she was asking me to help her with the GPS or whatever. So I'm helping her with the GPS. She gets a text and it says bestie with a black heart and a kissy face. I seen the message of the best friend saying, hey, hun. So I look at her phone, but like I instantly look away because she instantly looked at me, and I didn't want her to like think like I don't trust her or she in my phone hella hard. So like I like immediately, like when I seen it, like I did a quick eye shift. At that time, y'all, like I wasn't even thinking nothing like that. Like I was just thinking like the girl talk like that, because like you have some people that literally talk like that, like be like, hey hun, maybe that really is her best friend. But the girl never had a best friend. Like I've never known the girl. Like when we first started talking, like she knew I had a best friend. I told her I had a best friend. Like she knew of my best friend. We're still driving to the airport. When I get there, she's telling me, oh, I love you, I'll see you later, you know, be over at my parents' house. I'm like, okay, I'll tell her I love her, and I, you know, give her a kiss. And to get ready to get on my plane, but here where I'm at, it was snowing. So they was like, we cancel your flight and you won't be able to get on until tomorrow. That's like the next flight that we have available. We already booked your flight for tomorrow at the same time. So I told her to come back and get me. So when she came back and got me, y'all, she had a attitude. Like, I swear, like, she was barely talking to me. And I could tell she had an attitude because when I told her she had to come back and get me, she just hung up the phone. She didn't say nothing to me. Now she's back around and I get in the car and like I'm asking her, I'm like, is there something wrong or something? And she's just like, no. She didn't say nothing else to me until about like 45 minutes into getting back to her like where she stayed at, and that's only because she wanted to go to the mall. So y'all, I'm not even thinking about the messages. Like, I'm not even thinking about who bestie is. I'm not trying to figure out none of that, y'all. Like, I'm really just concerned on the fact that like she's mad. Like, why are you mad that like my flight got canceled? Like, we get to the mall and her whole mood changed back. She's fine. We get to her house, so everything's fine. The last day with her goes smooth. And from that moment, when I got back home, all the way to April when I seen her again, it was hell. She lied to me about where she was at, who she was with. Immediately when I got back home, she told me she had a best friend. And when I asked her, was the best friend the girl that she was in the car with, y'all, she lied to me and told me no. I was like, what you doing today? She was like, nothing, I just have work. She worked afternoon shift, which means she go in at like 2 and then get off till like 11 o'clock at night. Text me after she got work. Hey, babe, I'm gonna go over to my cousin's house and chill with my cousin for a little while, and then I'm gonna go home. So I'm like, okay, cool. When she's over any type of family member house, when she was over her parents' house, it don't matter who house, her friend house, whatever, like homeboy house, she was always on the phone with me. So I had her location on, y'all, or whatever. So of course, like, I checked her location, tried to see if she made it to her cousin's house. Mind y'all, I did not know who this cousin was. So we always go to sleep on the phone. So I look at my phone, y'all, like, I had fell asleep, I had dozed off. I had woke back up and looked at the time, and it's 1 o'clock. So I checked to see, like, she had called me, if she had texted me. I have no calls, no texts. So I check her location, and her location is still at her cousin's house or whatever. So I call her, no answer. I called again, no answer. And I'm calling her for at least 30 minutes straight, and I am getting no answer. So eventually it's going on to like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's going on to like 2 o'clock in the morning. She finally called me back. So y'all know, of course, anybody who gets a call back from the person that they're supposed to be dating at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and you say you at your cousin's house, you're gonna be mad. Why you didn't answer the phone? Like, you could simply answer the phone. I answer the phone when I'm out with my people. Like, why can't you answer the phone when you out with your people? You know what I'm saying? So gave me the little rundown there. She left her phone in her car. That was her excuse. I had left my phone in the car, and I'm like, okay, I believed it, y'all. My dumb ass believed it. And now that I'm looking back at it, I'm just like, bro, like, I was really so head over heels for this girl that I literally believed everything she told me, y'all. Like, the next day she did not have work, so I'm talking to her while I'm getting ready for work. I'm like, what you doing today? She's like, I'm gonna hang out with my best friend. So I'm like, okay, cool. Throughout the day, she texted me. I'm texting her while I'm at work with the, regular routine. Time for me to get off work, and, I call her, and her best friend's over there. When I call her, it's pitch black. It's dark, y'all. Like, it's dark. So I'm like, why is it dark in there? And she's like, me and my best friend watching a movie.
Ass nigga. You got me fucked up, for real.
So I'm going off, and instantly the best friend just get up, and I hear her say, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. I hear her say no, and her best friend's like, no, I'm just gonna leave. So her best friend ended up leaving, and as soon as her best friend leave out the door, she go instantly into why you doing all that? I'm chilling with my best friend today, you know, wooty woo. And I'm just like, bro, you chilling with your best friend in the dark. It's a difference. Like, it's pitch black, like pitch black. I'm talking about like darkness, like no light on at all, just a TV light. I would never do that with my best friend. I'm sorry. I would never. You would never catch me in a pitch black dark room with my best friend watching a movie. Oh, she just stopped talking because the more she kept talking, the more I was starting to catch on, like, and I think she realized that. So at this point, she's just quiet, just staring at me on the phone, like yelling at her. Like, I'm talking about full on yelling. Like, I'm screaming in her face. Like, I'm furious, like, at the phone, like, mad as hell. Because, like, why are you sitting here trying to play me? The shit she was saying wasn't adding up, you know what I'm saying? So, eventually, I let it go because she, you know, she apologized. She did the little sweet talk, you know? You know what I'm saying? The little sweet talk to, you know, get me over. Told me after work the next day, I'm going to my best friend's house. This is what gave it away, y'all. She going to her best friend's house. She get there. She tell me, all right, I'm in my best friend's house. I love you. I'll talk to you later. I'm like, okay, cool. Why? I check her location. And the same location from her cousin's house is her best friend's house. So I instantly text her, and I'm blowing her shit up at this time. You mean to tell me you at your best friend's house, but your best friend got the same location as your cousin? Like, and I screenshot it and I sent it to her. I was like, and I showed her the date where the screenshot was like this screenshot was from the last time you was at your cousin's house, and this screenshot is from today, you at your best friend's house. So I'm like, so what's really tea?
Got him! Got him!
Oh, so you stalking me now? That's what she getting into. You stalking me now? You don't trust me now? I'm like, no. I'm like, no. Damn, this is about you. This is not about me. She instantly called me, y'all, and she's instantly leaving her best friend's house. Yelling at the phone, we screaming, going back and forth. And do you think she care? No, she don't, y'all. Oh, she's still acting mad weird, y'all, but it's only getting worse, y'all. And as the time going by, like, I'm depressed. I'm not eating. April come and she's like telling me like she want to do something like real special for me. We ended up going to Myrtle Beach, stayed in like a hotel that was like on the beach. It was real nice. Got down there, vibe completely off, y'all. It's from going through hell, really, y'all, between January on to April, y'all. Like, I really was starting to lose feelings for her. Like, it's crazy how things work. It's crazy how God works. It's crazy how everything works. Like, after I got back from the trip, I did call it quits with her. I broke up with her. After I called it quits with her, y'all, pretty sooner or later she started dating her best friend. First time I got cheated on, y'all, like, ever, because that was really like my first really like real relationship, like, that I actually took serious. But yeah, y'all, that's the story time on the first time I got cheated on and what was the signs and how I caught on. Before I end this video, let me put my other lash on. Before I end this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so every time I post you will be alerted. Comment down below what you want to see next on my channel. Also, go follow my TikTok and my Instagram. Those are the only socials I will be on. I'm going to put it down in the description. It's also going to be at the bottom of your screen right there. So go ahead and pause this video and go follow me. Go subscribe and go comment. Please comment. Until next time, guys. Bye.